Okay. Good morning.
Hi.
Hi, it's Julie from Social Savvy Gals, and we have Kim from Vancouver from Kim James Photography. Good morning.
Hi, everyone.
Monica's Wi-Fi is down, so you just have me today. Okay, so Kim and I and Monica are on Instagram together. That's how we met each other. And Kim is a photographer. So just first question, how did you get into photography, Kim?
Well, I've always loved photography. I was always that kid who was taking a million pictures, even when my family was like, can you stop? And over time, as a hobby, it just kind of grew. And then one day I just realized I didn't want to do anything else. So I took the leap and started a business, and that was a few years ago, and it's just been growing ever since.
So when you were taking photos as a kid, what were you using to take photos with?
You know what? A lot of times it was like a disposable camera or my mom's camera, making my brothers pose, and they didn't really turn out good because they weren't happy about it, but
but you loved it.
Yeah, I had fun.
Awesome. Okay, so how do you use social media now to help your photography business?
So social media is a huge way to market. I mean, it's completely changed the game as far as business goes. So I mostly use it by posting current work, and I find that gets a lot of hits because people are interested to see what you've been shooting. I also do some personal posts here and there about what I'm doing, and people seem to take an interest in that. So I think between the combination of showing who you are and what you do, that helps gain audience and helps gain, people being interested, because they can kind of see what you're all about.
We find that as well, so a bit of a balance, because people still want to know who's behind the camera, and especially if you're experimenting with things, or to know a little bit about you, because then you feel more connected to you. Especially photography, a very intimate thing. I know when I, have my husband and I have several children, so every time you want to, the photographer, you want to feel comfortable around that person, and yeah, it's nice to know that.
Especially with weddings, like you have someone following you around the whole day. You want to know who they are, what they're like, what the personality is like. You don't want it to be a surprise the day of. And
not getting bossed around on your wedding day, right?
Exactly, yeah.
And do you tag the people in images that you're taking photos of? Does that help bring more followers to you?
Yeah, sometimes I do, if I have them and we've kind of made that connection online. Sometimes I'll tag them. Otherwise, I'll put the post out there, I'll email them and let them know, and sometimes they'll share it that way, or they'll comment and tag themselves in it.
Perfect interaction. Okay, last question. Do you have one social media tip that you could tell other photographers or anybody in business? What's your favorite?
Favorite? Really be yourself. I mean, obviously you have to be careful what you put out there, but it's important to be authentic and real. People really appreciate that rather than being fake. So try to incorporate that in whatever you do. As far as posting times, I find Monday morning is a really good time to post because everyone's done the weekend, they're back online. And a lot of people kind of don't want to get started to work right away, so they'll delay it as much as they can. They'll get on, they'll check all the Instagram, Facebook, everything.
Distraction from work, I guess, right?
Yeah. Exactly, before they really get into it.
Yeah.
I kind of get a lot.
Let me just scroll my phone here and see what it is. Yeah. A nice diversion. That's a very good point. Monica and I will look up lots of research lots of better times, and we do lots of split testing too. So sometimes we'll say, okay, we're going to try posting these times, this sort of stuff, and we do find the same thing. It's when people are typically at work or daytimes, or there's a lot of people like me that are have kids or are not in their young 20s anymore, so they are sometimes home at night on Saturday. But
that's home Saturday night.
Yeah, Netflix is pretty good, right?
Yep. One of my favorites.
Awesome. Okay, well, we'll post this to our website and put it up on YouTube, and then you can share it as well. And oh, you know what? I'm just going to take a photo, and I'm going to put it on Instagram, of course. And
that's fun.
Twitter. Hang on, I just got one of my kids stuck a sticker on my phone. How's that for authentic? Okay. All right. I'm just peeling it off here so you don't see it. Okay. All right. Let me see my dinosaur. Okay. Ready? Awesome. Okay. Thanks for joining us, or me.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day.
You
Thanks
too.
Bye, Kim.